Greetings, guys and gals, my name is Thad, and welcome back to our Dragon Age Origins melee-only playthrough. In the last part, we did some side questing. Oh yeah, and I remember, I actually looked up the one side quest that we did, the change in leadership, so finding Relnor and killing him. Apparently, if you meet his son, so basically the one who gave you the quest, if you meet him in a random encounter on the map, which we did, then that is a very clear indicator that this quest is in fact bugged and we cannot complete it, which is a shame. But that reminds me that on my first playthrough there was a very similar quest that didn't work because it was bugged also. So that's something to keep in mind, especially if I plan on doing a little review of the game once we are done. So yeah, anyway, in this part we are going to face Gax Kang, aka the Unbound, aka probably the strongest enemy in the game. I'm very excited for that. We have 68 lesser health poultices and 60 health poultices, so we are very good on that front, on the health poultice front. He is a very tough enemy though, so... Yeah, no idea what's going to happen. Maybe we're able to kill him, maybe he will just annihilate me and my party. Anyway, here we go, into the quaint hovel. Hovel? Notes acquired from the dead or terrified adventurers have directed you to this unassuming door. The house is marked with the initials VM. There is no answer, although there is clearly a light inside. Hello, I would speak with Wilm Mardon. I am here to discuss the story of Gax Kang. I am not leaving. After a pause, the door unlocks. Yeah, he's waiting there for us, isn't he? Okay then. Again,
Grey
I think
Warden,
he's
isn't
the...
it? Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight. I suppose I am used to inspiring a different kind of seeker.
Are you underwhelmed by him so far? Don't worry. Don't worry, he's not done yet. Is there a real Gax Kang to find? Your stories attract them, and then they disappear. Explain yourself.
Fine. I encourage fools to waste their lives in fantasy. Those adequate for my purposes find the gems, and then I find them. You are different. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden. I cannot hide in your wake, but I will not be a footnote. Witness Gax King!
Oh, it's actually pronounced Gax Kang instead of Gax Kang. I was pronouncing it completely wrong. Anyway, so there he is. Gax Kang, sorry. The Unbound. Now, he looks like... Yeah, the thing with this guy is... I'll explain it before we actually fight him. He has one spirit form and one, let's say... What was the name of these people? Not abominations? Wait, I actually have to look that up. Creatures. Corpse Arcane Horror. So this is his Arcane Horror form. And the other one is going to be a Revenant. Yeah, Revenant. I always forgot that. So he has a Arcane Horror and a Revenant form. This one uses magic exclusively, and the other one uses, yeah, he uses what any Revenant would use. So melee attacks. Okay, the damage is very appropriate, yeah. He's not that strong. The thing is that in this form we can barely hurt him with melee attacks, as far as I can remember. So this one is actually weak to magic, and the other one is weak to melee. I think that was it.
What is your command?
But I'm just, you know, basing that on how much damage I do now. If in fact it's the other way around, and this one is weak to magic, and the other one is actually weak to melee. Wait, if this one... Yeah. Anyway, we're just going to hack away. Never mind my try to explain Gax Kang the Unbound and his powers. It's going very good so far. I mean, look at him going down. Maybe I overhyped this fight as much as I did Flame. Now the double strike, that's actually the problematic part. So we have to be very careful with that. But otherwise, it looks very, very well. And remember, Gax Kang is actually stronger than the Archdemon. At least as far as I can remember, the Archdemon is actually a piece of cake compared to this guy. Okay, he changed his form again. Hey, I paralyzed him. Very cool that Melina is actually able to resist Mind Blast. On stronger difficulties, trust me, this guy is no joke. This guy... I've lost many times to him, actually, before I was able to beat him. The thing is, The first time I fought him with Morrigan in my party, and then you can use mana drain. So his yeah, so Winter's Grasp and anything is he cannot cast that anymore, which is kind of nice. Cone of Cold. All right then, he's going down. At this stage, I feel. Oh, sorry about that. Let me just adjust that. Oh. There we go. No wait. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I feel like at this stage in the game, most fights are actually too easy, if you ask me. I mean, yeah, I'm playing on easy difficulty, so. Alright, he's basically dead now. Hooah! Down he goes. Alright then, so that was it. The unbound revenant Gaxkang is dead at last, his spirit banished back to the Fade. What do you have for me? Wow, Keening Blade. Very nice. I'm going to take all of this. And this is a sword for Alistair, right? Keening Blade. Yep. Very nice looking. I think it's a unique item also. And a chest.
Alright.
With even more loot. Okay then, so that was Gaxkang. I feel like I overhyped him a little bit. But the thing is, when I
Now's better than later.
When I first faced him, he was just an insane enemy. So yeah, I only went off my first fight with him on a higher difficulty, and on a higher difficulty, this guy is not to be joked with. I can tell you one. Okay, so let's go back. Hey, look, the map marker actually disappeared now. That's interesting. So after you've faced him, the map marker is gone. Huh, curious. Okay, loading. Okay, so this is actually the place, as far as I was concerned during my research, or as I found out on my research. This is actually the part where you meet Relnor. This is actually the place. So remember, we were told that he is on the market district, and I was so confused that he's not here that I actually looked up the quest and found out that it is a bug. So yeah, too bad. So we cannot do that quest. What other quests do we have? Denram, Unrest in the Alienage. Yeah, Landsmeet, Joan's Intention. Okay, so basically, the 10 pieces of garnet, that's right.
You're back.
Can we get the pieces of garnet? Problem is I didn't see anyone selling them. If someone sells garnet, it has to be like Dwarven, right? That kind of would make sense. Because, you know, dwarves and gems, it seems to go together. Let's sell some stuff. Knight Commander shit. We can basically sell all of these robes, right? Yeah. Except for Morrigan's robes. I want to keep them. Just as a memento, so to speak. Garnet. We have 9 pieces, so we need one more garnet. Okay then, let's go to Orzammar.
So nice to be in civilization.
And see if we can get our hands on one more garnet. I actually thought that the fight with Gaxkang was going to be, you know, a little bit more challenging, but it was very easy. And that kind of...
I'll get on it.
You know, that kind of spoils the rest of the game. Because if Gaxkang is going to be killed so easily, then we won't have any problems from this point on. Because I remember him being so much stronger. Like... Oh, random encounter. That's surprising. What do we have? Oh, it's just old Tagrin. Hey, do you sell me some garnet, perhaps?
Fine
Do
weapon and
you
arms,
sell
more than
some garnet? You don't. Okay then. Have a nice day. Okay. Yeah, I remember this guy being so much stronger, and I also remember that after that the game wasn't really a challenge anymore. So yeah, we can basically prepare for, you know, there's not much to be done anymore. After the Landsmeet, I think we are basically done with the game, right? Just 1 or 2 side quests that we didn't yet do, but other than that, we are, wow, crazy. So I plan on doing a quick review of the game, or let's not say review, let's say I'm going to talk a little bit about what I think of the game in general, and I'm going to do that probably after the finale, so just as a sort of epilogue.
Have you seen my lunch?
If you're interested.
It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
You know, that sounds Really good. Are you alright?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
Guy has lost his
Most people
sandwich.
don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a
Oh,
bad
he's
thing.
lyrium crazy.
I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood.
Oh
Since
my
then,
god.
It's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work I've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Lyrium got directly into his blood. Interesting. Thanks, I will. Very interesting. Do you have garnet? No, you don't. I was kind of counting on that, my guy. Oh wait, you do. Only one, but one is all we need. All right, so we have 10 pieces of garnet now. Very nice. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to give a quick little, you know, I won't say review because, well, it's not really a review, but I'm just going to talk about what I liked and disliked about the game, and I'm going to do that after the fact. So after we killed the archdemon and are basically done with the game, I'm going to upload some sort of an epilogue where I just, you know, share my opinions of the game and if you should play it. Okay then. If you haven't played it already, of course. I mean, it's an older game. And it's very famous, especially compared to Gothic 3, which wasn't that famous and does not have that good of a reputation. I would even say that Gothic 3, like, I'm not counting Arcania Gothic 4, so I would say Gothic 3 is kind of the black sheep of the Gothic family, while Dragon Age Origins is actually the golden the golden sheep, the most famous and the one where people say, okay, it's the best of the Dragon Age games. And the other ones are not bad by any means, but I have read a lot of times that Origins is actually the best part. So, yeah, compared to Gothic 3, so it's kind of the inverse of that. Okay, let's go to Denerim. What's the best Gothic part? I think Gothic 2 holds the the prestigious award of being the best of the 3 games. Yeah, and the worst is going to, in my opinion, Arcania, but since I don't count Arcania, probably going to be Gothic 3. Okay, so 10 pieces of garnet. I need to bring those to the barkeeper, who was searching for guys to take quests for interested parties.
Dwarven crab.
Gorham,
Fine
just
dwarven crab.
shut the frick up. Okay, let's go in here, the Nord Noble Tavern, and sell the garnet that we have collected. Bartender, how you doing?
What can I get you, stranger?
Interested parties. Nod and leave. Okay, that's it, right? Yeah. Okay, so we are done now, right? Denerim? Yeah. Change in leadership. Landsmeet. Okay, so Landsmeet, this one we cannot do because it bugs. This one we cannot do because we don't have a bow. We do have a bow, but not, you know. We can't do that because we don't have all the letters. I have no idea where Joan is. I don't know if this quest is bugged too, but it is a possibility. And Unrest and Alienage, that is extremely, that is directly related to the Landsmeet. So, the Landsmeet it is. You have come to Denerim for the Landsmeet. Al Eamon wishes to assemble the nobles to choose a new king that will unite Ferelden against the Blight. However, Loghain is still a thorn in your side, and there is much to do before you can confront him. Keep Eamon informed of your latest exploits. He can usually be found in a sitting room in the upper floor of his estate.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm going to make a little cut here, and in the next part we are going to confront Al Eamon with all the good that we have done in and around Denerim. And after that, I think we already can immediately go to the Landsmeet because there's basically nothing else to do. Anyway, I hope that you will be there, and I also hope that you enjoyed this part. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a nice day, have a nice night, and of course, as always, have a nice time.